So in this video we'll be doing a few applications, or you could say examples of string slicing. So the first one would be to write a program that would find out if a given sequence of characters is a palindrome or not, or if a given word is a palindrome or not. So let's try that. Now if you don't know what a palindrome is, basically a palindrome would be something like this. Say let's say radar. So radar is a palindrome because if we read it from left to right, as we almost everyone does that, it would be radar. But if you read it from right to left, so let's read from right to left, radar, it is still radar even if you read it from right to left. So that is a palindrome. You could even take it when it comes to numbers. Let's say 1 2 3 2 1. If you read it from right to left, it is still 1 2 3 2 1. So these are valid palindromes. Even wow or mom, even these are palindromes. But some normal words like cat, dog, these are not palindromes, because obviously if you read dog backwards, it would be god. So obviously these are not palindromes. So let's write a program to find out if something is a palindrome or not, and we're going to be doing it using strings. So first, n is equal to the input, so enter the string of characters, whatever it could be numbers, could be anything. And after that, what we can do is we can use string slicing to our advantage. So we told that when we read it backwards, or when we reverse the word, it should be the same so that it's a palindrome. So let's do that. Let's create rn, which is the reversed n. So rn is going to be equal to n, but we're going to reverse the whole thing. So let's reverse it. Let's do step value of -1. That would reverse it. So we go from the start to the end, but we are going to be reversing. We're going to go backwards. And what we're going to do now is we're going to check if n is equal to rn. If it is equal to, let's print it is a palindrome. It is a palindrome. Otherwise, else, let's print it isn't a palindrome. So let's see if it works properly. So let's put something like mom, and it does say it is a palindrome. Let's try radar, and that is again a palindrome. Let's try cat, or if you want, let's do dog. It isn't a palindrome, obviously. You can try even with numbers or even symbols. So you could put 1 2 3. You could put a percentage 3 2 1, and that as well is a palindrome, because if you read it from backwards, it's still the same. So that's how we do it. We could have made it even smaller by doing, instead of creating a new variable, we could have just taken this directly and checked it here like this. That could shorten the program even more. It will do the same thing, as you can see. Yeah. So let's do another program. Let's say that you had to ask the user a phone number, a specific kind of phone number, of 10-digit phone number, and it would look something like this. So first would be the code, area code, which is 3-digit. So it could be something like 017, and then there is another number, so that would be, let's say, something like this. And finally there are 4 more digits, which could be, let's say, something like this. So you have to write a program that asks the user to enter such a kind of phone number of this format, and you must ensure that they have given it in valid format. That is, there are 3 numbers here, there are 4 numbers here, 3 numbers here, there are these dashes in between. So you must ensure, you have to check if it is valid or not, and if it is valid or it is not valid, you must print something to the user. You must give a message to the user that it is of incorrect format or it is of correct format.